Hi everyone, welcome to Three Dads Down Sports Channel here. I am your host, Mr. Ginge, and this is your preview for Sunday's top of the table clash. It's first versus second, it's North London versus West London, it's the Gunners versus the Blues, it's bragging rights to the capital, and it's Chelsea versus Arsenal, and it has all the makings of a modern classic. I am joined by my co-host, Callum.
Good evening, everyone.
And Aaron.
How you all doing? You all good, boys?
Yes, mate. Good. How are you?
I'm all good, thank you very much. You up to much today?
Out and about with the family, mate. Out and about, you?
Yeah, I've just got back out of hospital, so not as much as you lot, but yeah,
Should
all
be
good.
resting.
You still binge?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Had work, but glad to be on this call with you boys now.
Good.
As always.
Right, gents. I thought we'd go through some recent head-to-heads of Arsenal versus Chelsea. I think we'll go through some predicted lineups that we think is going to happen. A combined 11. Talk about the key areas we think the game will be won and lost. And finish off with some scores and predictions from you both. But to start off, I thought we'd do a quick quiz.
Perfect.
Yeah, come on in.
So far, it's Chelsea 1-0 on the quizzes. So
Hey,
don't let us down.
Mate, I can't be having Chelsea quizzes every week, boys.
That's what we're doing, mate. That's what we're doing. You're becoming Chelsea. We're going to get you a Chelsea fan at the end of this, mate.
Makes me sick.
Right, gents, you got a pen and paper ready?
Pen and paper is acquired.
Yeah.
Right. Your first question is, during the Premier League era, who has the most amount of points? Arsenal or Chelsea? Accumulated points over all the Premier League seasons. Both teams have had ups and downs through the years, but who has the most points?
That's a difficult one because obviously
it's sort of a trick question, isn't it? Really.
Arsenal in the terms of overall are more successful, didn't they? So you'd go more points, but as the day and age has gone on longer, teams are getting higher points than what they used to be.
Yeah. And you got to think, like, when was their last success, though? Realistically.
Yeah. Okay,
boys, you ready for question 2?
Yeah. Come on, let's do it.
Chelsea and Arsenal have a combined during the Premier League era. Chelsea and Arsenal have a combined 13 different nationalities of managers. Okay, can you name which countries? There should be 2 countries that they both had matches.
2 of them.
Can you name them countries?
2 of the countries, yeah.
2 countries that match, yeah. Out of the 13. 1 point for 1, 2 points for 2. Think about recent managers.
For me, I'm trying to bloody look past Wenger. I'm struggling to look past Wenger, I tell you.
So where have Chelsea and Arsenal managers had a match in nationality in the Premier League era?
There's 2 of them, yeah?
2 countries, yeah.
I think I've got 1. It's the other one I'm struggling with.
Right, we'll come. The second one's really hard, so if you get it, props to you. Right. Ready for question 3?
Yeah, let's come on.
Okay. Both teams have had 2 Ballon d'Or top 3s. Can you name one player from each side? Both teams have had 2 Ballon d'Or top 3s. Can you name one player from each side? And if you can name the year, you don't get an extra bonus point. You just look smug.
I don't even know what year it is now.
I'll put down 3 names for that, but have I then got? I can only say 1, or can I try and say all 3 that I think it could be?
I mean, if you can say all 3, and then if there are 2 of them there,
right.
If all 3 of them are there, Al, that's well played. Okay, you ready for question 4?
Yeah, man.
Which of these statements are true? Arsenal have a capacity of 60,000 and Chelsea have a capacity of 40,000, or B, Arsenal have a capacity of 65,000 and Chelsea have a capacity of 45,000. It's rounded up to the nearest 1,000 or nearest 5,000.
Yeah.
So 5,000 increments.
Chelsea need to get a bigger stadium.
Yeah.
We do, and that's still a massive issue.
I think it's something to do with planning permission. You're not allowed to extend.
Yeah.
But
Planning
there was
permission.
talks, wasn't it, before of trying to go downwards and
Yeah.
then come up, but that's obviously going to cost loads. They should have gone for Battersea Park when that was available
Years ago.
Yeah,
We had that all clear on that as well, I think.
yeah.
It's a shame. Right, and the last question. You boys ready for the last question?
Go for it, brother.
Okay. I thought because Callum's here, we do a bit of Fulham for him as well. Who have Fulham beaten more, Chelsea or Arsenal?
Well, that's an easy one, that. Yeah, that's an easy one because we've only beaten you last season.
Right, boys, you need to go through the questions again, or
Nah, mate, I'm all good.
okay? Who has had the most points in the Premier League in total? Arsenal or Chelsea? Aaron, we'll start with you.
I went with Arsenal.
Cal?
I've gone with Chelsea just because of more recent success.
Okay. So Chelsea have 2,337 points. Arsenal have 2,417.
Yeah.
And
I would have celebrating Arsenal do better than us.
They might have another 3 points this weekend.
Yeah, well, they're going the right way of doing it.
Okay, Chelsea managers. Where's the matches in nationality? Start with you, Cal.
The only two I could think of is like English and Spanish, but I don't know who was the Spanish Chelsea manager. I can't.
Well, I can tell you now.
Rafa Benitez.
You're right on both.
Yeah, because George Graham, wasn't it, and Lampard.
Yeah.
And Rafa Benitez and Arteta.
Correct on that one, mate. Do you know what? I think there's a third. I think Scotland as well. I think Scotland, but none of the managers I would remember.
I was trying to think. Back in the day, we didn't have any player managers that were French or anything, did we? Either we had nothing.
No,
like that.
we had Rudy.
No, you had
we
Italians,
had
didn't you?
Yeah. So that's same as you, Cal. Spain and England.
Yeah, Spain and England. That'll give you the 2 points. Okay. Who can name me the two players that have had top 10 or top 3 Ballon d'Ors? Cal, can you give me an Arsenal one?
Omri.
Al, can you give me a Chelsea one?
I've got Jorginho.
Yeah, you boys both got.
Wow.
Yeah,
Forgot about him. He got that random one, didn't he?
I was like, he's got obviously played for Chelsea and Arsenal, so I was like, I covered that both of it.
He got that random one from the Euros, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he won the Euros and won the Champions League in the same season.
Yeah. Who did he lose it to? Was that what year was that he lost it to?
I don't know.
He lost it to that.
But he was literally third, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if he ever did get in it. Did Hazard get in there?
No.
Lampard did, didn't he?
Yeah. Lampard got second.
Yeah,
got second and third. And
I put Lampard and Omri.
Jorginho got third.
Yeah, I put Lampard and Omri.
I've done Hazard, Omri, and Jorginho.
Does either of you know any Ballon d'Or players that have actually played for either of clubs?
Yeah, Jorginho.
No, but actually won the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, actually won.
Won the Ballon d'Or. Not at Chelsea or Arsenal, but do you know anyone who played for them teams that won it?
It's hard to look. I can't even think past Ronaldo and Messi.
It's old. You're looking old with these ones. You've got
No,
George Weah.
Oh
You've got Ruud Gullit and Andrei Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Oh, Chevy.
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Okay. Statement. Which one's true or false? A or B? Cal?
B.
B. Cat? Aaron?
A.
It's A.
We
normally
used to go quite a lot. We normally the average was like back there was around about like 38,000 is what we sort of normally used to get in. So yeah. So at the moment, what are those scores? It's another Chelsea win, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it might be a Chelsea win. Unless Cal can pull something out of the bag on his fifth and final question.
No, I don't think he could even get this back. I'm 4 for 4.
Cal,
he's lost. I've lost.
Go on,
Well, at least
Cal.
you know this last answer, Cal.
It's
Who
Arsenal.
have you beaten? Who have you beaten more?
Arsenal.
Aaron, who have
Arsenal.
Fulham beaten more?
Arsenal.
Turns out
Don't you
they've
dare
beaten
say
Chelsea more.
Chelsea. Eh?
They've beaten Chelsea more.
Is this Premier League or is this just in general?
In general.
Ah.
This is probably well before I'm even born.
So-
For any of us, we're even a fault.
So the record
Yeah.
is Fulham against Chelsea have played 94 games. They've beaten Chelsea 13 times. They've drew 27 and they've lost 54.
That's not
Against
good.
Arsenal, they've played 66 times. They've beaten them 9, drew 13 and lost 44.
So technically, then it's only beating us more because they played us more. Was that like an extra 30 games
30
more?
odd games
Yeah.
more than us.
Yeah, like fucking hell.
But that's another loss for me, my friend.
Yeah, mate.
Now,
But hopefully, Fulham will get a good game to do a watch along soon, and then we'll be able to do that.
Fulham don't do any good games, mate, at the moment. I enjoyed that, mate.
Yeah,
That's good.
well done, James.
Well
Good
done,
questions,
boys.
brother.
well done, Aaron. Up the Chelsea.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, don't start all that.
Yeah,
Right, boys, should we have a look at some head-to-heads of Arsenal and Chelsea?
yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
bring it on, mate.
Right.
Oh,
It's not been good success for Chelsea in past few years. I think the last time we beat them would have been about 2020, 2021. Because when we had Tuchel and we beat them at Arsenal, it was Lukaku's first game back.
Yeah, Lukaku and James both scored, didn't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we've had a very bad run of form against them. They seem to be our bogey team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of like say for the last 5 fixtures, you can see there we've literally drawn 2 and lost 3. So at home at Stamford Bridge, we haven't won in the last 5 either. So we haven't got a good record them at home.
Bad form.
You're going in at well confident as well this time.
Yeah. But so are they, ain't they? This has got the making of being a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Or it can be an absolute all-time howler, a stinker where everyone's trying to cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Ball draw written all over it.
I just don't think Chelsea know how to play that way though at the moment.
Arsenal do though.
Yeah, I know.
They kind of enjoy it, didn't they? They enjoy defending.
Yeah.
They showed it against Bayern. They were happy to sit back, let them have possession, and then hit them on the counter. And as soon as they put a pressure on Bayern, they messed up. They got a corner, one corner. That's all it took. Timber scores it.
Yeah, and I know. I think we are. I think in terms of the best set plays at the moment, I'm sure Chelsea and Arsenal are top 2 in that as well, aren't they? In terms of scoring from corners and set pieces.
This year, for sure. Yeah,
I think they're both the top 2, but I don't favour us to be very well when they have a corner. To be honest with you, I'm not. I think they will.
They've got it well drilled, didn't they? They are
very well drilled with that sort of thing.
I think Declan Rice can put that ball anywhere in that box where he wants it.
Yeah,
I think he's so good at taking corners and free kicks, dead ball situations.
And obviously, in terms of like back 4, we've got small players.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like the wing backs and all that, they're not the tallest. Then they're not.
Yeah,
the strongest.
They are.
So
and Arsenal are monsters. When we played them, when they were taking the corners, when I was like behind the goal, they are ginormous.
Yeah.
Even Calafiori's massive.
Yeah.
So they're all 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, and they're built brick. Do you know what I mean? They look muscular and proper strong. They're not just tall and lanky. They're actually a solid unit.
So I worry about who the centre halves are going to be. You've got to be strong at the back there.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't think having Tosin for height, but then as soon as he goes on a one-on-one, he's going to have a bad time.
I'm not going to lie to you though, mate. Tosin, when he was playing for us, he didn't really head to the ball, mate.
No,
Do you find that with these players when they're that tall, they somehow don't head to the ball? It's odd.
Yeah,
he prefers to play with his feet, doesn't he? But I think you're just going to have to keep people on the lines, to be honest with you, because they don't even just attack the ball. They try and do the flick-ons, everything. And then that little
It's going
timber
to be a
geezer,
torrid time. As soon as they get a corner or throw in or free kick, it's going to be torrid.
they're basically Stoke.
Yeah, but they're just so. The thing I think that happens with these as well, though, is because they're so good at it. As soon as they get a corner, I think they're confident they're going to score.
Yeah.
I mean, they every time they get a set piece, they're confident.
Yeah.
And I think the teams that play against them, as soon as they concede it, they're in panic.
Worried. Yeah. It's like giving them a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it really is at the moment. That is, and they're so in. I think they're in a lot of teams' heads at the moment with these set pieces.
Yeah, because everyone's thinking about it, isn't they? As soon as they get one, if they get one off early bat and they come close, you're going to be worried, aren't you? Constantly.
Yeah, big time.
Cal, did you see any flaws in their game when you went and saw them?
To be honest, no, mate. The problem is right they just attack, man. Like they're happy to sit and sit and sit, and then they'll just hit you. But the problem when we played them, mate, I honestly you could just feel it. The goal was coming. Do you know what I mean? It's a build up of pressure and pressure and pressure and pressure, and then eventually they just get it. Whereas before, previous seasons, you could get at Arsenal.
Yeah,
Like you always felt there was a chance of just hitting them because they'll crumble at some stage. But now they seem a different outfit, mate. Complete different outfit. Don't know what's happened over the summer.
I think they've probably just stayed at a level and carried on continuing getting better. And I feel like everyone else this year has definitely fallen off.
Yeah. But I think even if teams hadn't fallen off and all that, I still think a lot of these. Obviously, they lost to Liverpool at the beginning of the season, but that was a wonder free kick. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you could do about that. But I think even though if everyone else was on form, I still think a lot of the heads-to-heads, I'd be putting Arsenal's favourites to come out, if not winning them at the moment. They do that. And obviously, it's a big thing this year in terms of like injuries. You think they've lost, Odegaard, Gyökeres, Madueke at the moment. They've lost a few good players again, but this year they've got the players to come in and actually cover them. And there's no worry. Yeah,
look at Eze, mate. Like he's a top player, and he just comes in, and he doesn't look like he's not played there all season. Do you know what I mean? He's come straight from Palace, and he's looked like he's played at Arsenal for years.
It looks like it's been for the terms of Arsenal, them getting rid of Edu leaving in the top.
It's been better.
It's been better for them because they've actually gone out and bought Eze. Last season or the season before, they wouldn't have bought him. They wouldn't have gone and done that. It would have been let's not do it. Let's see what goes on. And like last year, they bought a striker in January when everyone was saying it.
Yeah, they would have gone on.
Won the league. They would have gone on and won the league.
Yeah.
But
so been a different mindset change to the club, I think.
And they're not as tight, mate.
Yeah.
They used to be so tight with their money. Like they were just penny pinching all the time, trying to get bargains.
I think a big one that goes under the radar is that Zubimendi. I think he's come in and been that sort of defensive player to allow Rice to push forward and be more attacking, which I think's a massive game plan for them.
Yeah, it's a dark horse.
Really. They're the ones. They're the ones that normally are the best. The ones that don't get mentioned. The players that don't get mentioned are normally, like you say, the ones that just in the background, making sure they constantly do things.
Unsung hero.
Yeah. Basically.
Mikel Merino, the Erling Haaland of defensive midfielders.
Playing up front now.
I can't believe how well he's actually doing.
Mate, he's doing a right job.
Internationals.
He's doing a right job. Like, what's this about?
And then you think to yourself, they spent so much on Gyökeres, you think you've got a striker there, boys. Do you know what I mean? You don't need him.
Yeah, mate. Gyökeres, mate, you ain't getting on.
Oh, mate.
Right, guys, should we have a look at some predicted teams that we've come up with?
Yeah, come on in.
We'll start with Chelsea first.
Start with Chelsea first. Start with the home team. So let's go through this. We kind of agreed that we would stick with the team that beat Barcelona midweek. Harold, do you want to sort of go through the team? We can talk through it.
Yeah, so reason why obviously me and Jen had a bit more of an input of saying to Cal what we think should be this, because obviously we're Chelsea fans. But Callum also agreed that that's probably one of the best performances he's watched Chelsea play in the watch along we've done against Barcelona. And it has been. It's been the most solid we've been at the back. It's been the most best we've actually looked going forward as well. Because normally we've looked okay in the back the last few weeks. I mean, I think this is like our third or fourth. I think it's our third game without conceding, which is massive.
Massive.
For us. We went through a stage where we would just concede all the time. So in terms of like the back four, they've been quite solid, but we haven't been doing enough going forward. And obviously, I think the big change of that for this game was Esteval and Garnacho starting and having actual two wingers that took it to the defence. And Barcelona just couldn't handle him, especially Esteval. Esteval just completely ripped Barcelona apart. So for me, I think this is the team that Chelsea should be going at. But as we all know, Maresco doesn't always stick to the same 11 sometimes. So there is a different chance that he could line up different.
Yeah.
See, we know he likes a bit of João Pedro. He likes him as a striker, likes him as sitting in the pocket. And I kind of think that he likes Neto on that right-hand side to sort of track back and sort of cover for Saka. I think this team like just shone on during the week. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did put this team out.
Yeah, the only way it would change is if, like you say, if they put James back as a right back.
Yeah.
Enzo then drops back into midfield.
Yeah.
And you could go João Pedro, obviously, as a cam and Delap up top with Neto on the wing. But I just think he can't drop Esteval.
Nah.
The kid's on form. The kids must be flying with confidence. You don't want to then stifle that. You really don't want to stifle that.
Has scored in every single game that he has started for Chelsea and Brazil. No. That is ridiculous for an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
and he's the start then, doesn't he?
That's what I'm saying, he does. The thing is, it's perfect because he's at an age where there's no fear.
Yeah,
there is no fear, and he's still at that age where, at the moment, don't get me wrong, he's overachieving for what we expected of him. So there's no pressure on him now either at the moment. It's like, oh, this kid's unreal. Let's just keep playing him and see what. And if he has a bad game, it's all right. There's no pressure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a boost that Palmer's been confirmed fit and all, isn't it? That's a head game.
Yeah,
it's
a massive head game.
Or do you reckon he might come on?
I wouldn't start him.
No,
I wouldn't start him just in case.
Yeah,
but he'd definitely come on. He'd definitely get some minutes.
Yeah, I think he's a better to come on as well because obviously if we line up how we lined up here, him then coming on and changing for Enzo, he's a completely different player. So that will catch people off guard a bit. They won't be ready for it or used to what he's going to try and do. Yeah. And obviously later on in the game, it could be tired players. And obviously then with Palmer's quick feet and skill, I think for me he's definitely a come on sub. He shouldn't start this game.
Yeah.
Too soon for him to start, I think. But come on for the last. If he's needed, if we're 1-2-0 up, there's no point bringing him on. If we're one goal down, bring him on. Why not? Last 10 minutes.
The thing is, he's got to get match fitness as well.
Yeah.
And also, in a selfish point of view, you want him to stay fit for England, mate. Didn't you? You can't just keep rushing him back. This is what happened the last time. To be honest with you,
like you just said, even if we're losing 1-0 and it's sort of, and if he's still not fully ready, I'll be like, you know what? Don't rush it. What's the point of rushing him on to try and get a goal, to get a draw against Arsenal, and then having him back in the team for the rest of the season? You think how well we're actually doing without him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last year, if we didn't have Palmer, we were screwed. We were screwed as a team. We
would have been mid-table at best.
Yeah. So it's actually really good for the boys to actually be like, you know what, we've stepped up without him. And I think that has given them a bit more confidence to actually go forward as a team.
It'd be nice to see him play with Esteval, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Big time. And it also, for me, it made João Pedro play a lot better when Palmer was playing. Like, when Palmer's not been on, he's been awful.
Yeah.
Because he knows that Palmer's going to pass him the ball. He's going to feed him, isn't he? Well, players get that sort of connection with players. He's probably making the runs, Pedro.
Is that your front four, if everyone's fit, Al? João Pedro, Esteval, Pedro Neto, and Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
I would tell you.
The only thing is where you then play, which way you play Esteval or Neto, where who's on left and who's on the right.
Chop and change wings.
Yeah,
just swap
that would be my main four going forward if they're all fit.
Yeah, I agree with that and all.
Yeah. I'd still like to obviously keep trying to give Delap a go, keep putting him in and seeing what he's doing because he has got something about him. I just think at the moment there's a lot of pressure on him if he comes on as to be Chelsea's main striker. Do you know what I mean?
the problem is he's not scoring as well.
No.
So when
Yeah.
strikers don't score or do anything like assist or anything, like you get pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter who you are. Look
No.
at Torres all them years ago.
Yeah.
Well, crumble of himself, wasn't he? Weren't the same
Yeah.
man when he joined Chelsea.
Torres.
So,
Should we have a look at the old Arsenal 11? That we
Yeah,
think's
go
gonna
on then,
happen?
mate.
let's go for it.
Right, Cal, do you want to run through this team?
Yeah, mate. That's the 11 I think they will predict to have, mate, to be fair to them, because obviously Gabriel's out and that Hincapié come in for his first Premier League appearance, didn't he? And he
Yeah.
didn't look too bad at all. I thought they were going to go with that what's his name? Mosquera? The other centre half.
Yeah, the one that played against the midweek against Barcelona.
Yeah.
Against Bayern Munich.
Bayern
Yeah,
Munich.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he
played
just
quite
flung
well.
this geezer in and he don't even look out of place at all.
No.
No.
But yeah, Eze's going to start again, and no matter. I know Odegaard's come back fit, and he come on against Bayern Munich, but you can't drop Eze after that performance against Spurs. Realistically,
And he only had 15 minutes, Odegaard, so he's not fully fit, I reckon.
yeah. But to be honest, mate, I wouldn't. Even if he was fully fit, I prefer a player like Eze.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you think at the beginning of the season, when he tried to play them both together, Eze was on the left, and he just wasn't.
He just weren't doing anything, was he?
No.
No.
The problem is, if Odegaard has been firing all season and finished last season blinding, then there's a case. But
Yeah.
he really flopped last season towards the end, didn't he? Really?
Very injury prone now as well.
Yeah, and I struggle to see what he really offers because he's
I
not.
think it's his passing at the moment. That's when he's on form. He's turning on the ball and then spotting the through ball pass. I will give him that.
Yeah.
He is really, really good.
But when he ain't on form,
Yeah,
there ain't
that's
really
quiet.
a lot,
He
is
goes
there?
quiet. He does
Yeah.
go quiet in the big games.
Yeah. And obviously we spoke about Marino up front.
Yeah.
He's doing his job, to be fair to him, somehow.
And obviously, again, I think it's with the left wing with Martinelli.
Yeah.
If Trossard is
He's
proven
fit.
fit and can
Yeah.
play, he will probably start over Martinelli. But if he's
Yeah.
not, this will be the starting team.
He pops up with a few goals, that Trossard, man.
He does. He really
Yeah.
does.
And they're important goals and all.
This year especially, so
He sort of when he bought him off Brighton, I thought, do you know, that's a great signing because he was doing bits for Brighton, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But then he hasn't really ever found his feet there a lot. But
Nah.
it
This
doesn't
season-
seem to get played as much. But obviously, he's been playing a bit more recently, and he's getting goals. He's quite a modern player that's could be used more. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
He could be definitely used more in that team.
I think
I
when he
thought
does play, he gives it everything, and he
Yeah.
does do well.
They were looking to ship him off, innit?
That's what I'm
At the
saying.
beginning of the season.
Yeah.
No. So it's turned out to be quite a good bit of business signing a new contract.
Yeah.
But
Right,
other than
boys.
that, I think that is literally what we've just gone through there. I think that'd be the exact same 11.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Calafiori
Gomez is
over
fit.
Miles Lewis Skelly.
What's that, mate?
Calafiori over Miles Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, all day. He offers a lot more than him, I think, to be fair, mate. And the aerial threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He offers more going forward.
Yeah.
Remember the first game he's played last year against City when he swung.
Oh, that screamer.
Oh, yeah, he cut in.
The first game, you think, what?
Who is this?
Isn't it?
But
Yeah, no, I
Paolo
think,
Maldini haircut.
yeah. Like I say, I think there's a few there that we've obviously covered for maybe injuries.
yeah,
But also the only one that we could be wrong with is obviously the centre back. They could go with the same one they used against Bayern, but I think Prem-wise, he against Tottenham first game, he stepped up and delivered. So I don't know why he
Yeah.
didn't do the same against
and
Chelsea.
he'd been out injured.
Yeah,
He'd been out injured all season, hasn't he? He's come in again in the London Derby. But they didn't offer much, though, to be fair.
no, they
Tottenham
didn't.
with the toilet.
Yeah,
They never do.
no, exactly.
Right, boys. Should we have a look at a combined Chelsea and Arsenal 11 if everyone's fit?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's have it.
This might be a bit controversial to any Arsenal fans watching.
Oh,
So we've gone with Raya in goal. Think he's,
yeah, that's
think
the
he's
obvious
leagues
choice.
above Sanchez.
Yep.
This was the one that caused a bit of a controversy in the studio. Reece James, we've gone Reece James over Timber. Not to say Timber's bad. We do think Timber is a very, very good footballer, but Reece James has just done more, and he's just generally better.
Yeah.
Well, you say though, it's the combined. So like,
Yeah.
at the moment, Timber is having a season of his life. Do you know what I mean? And he is.
Yeah.
But in terms of a career at the moment, even though I know James has missed half of it a lot with injuries, I just think he's the better player at the moment.
Yeah.
But it does
Champions
not mean
League
to say
winner.
that, it doesn't mean to say that Timber might end up becoming a better player.
No,
I think it
100%.
was the toughest one to decide on, when it realistically out of this whole 11.
Yeah.
We've gone Gabriel and William Saliba, centre halves.
Yeah.
Obvious, isn't
Pretty
it?
much easiest ones. Cucurella left back.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Cucurella's done enough to warrant having that left back, but I do think Calafiori's a wicked left back, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's my Chelsea hat on, but I just think Cucurella is one of the best left backs in the Prem.
Yeah,
He is.
To be honest with you.
He is. He is. He's just annoying.
Yeah.
And when
So
you're annoying, you're good. If you watch,
he gets in players' heads.
Yeah.
Because he's
And
there around your ankles, kicking you, but he then pops up with goals and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think half the time it's his hair that annoys people.
yeah.
And all.
I'm a Chelsea fan. He annoys me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, "Oh, mate, what are you doing?"
Yeah, you just think, oh, you horrible little git.
Yeah,
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, literally.
literally that.
Right, our two. We've gone with two in midfield. We've gone with Caicedo and Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Best
probably two of the best midfielders in the world right now.
I think they're the two best centre mids in the Prem.
Yeah.
End of.
Yeah.
I struggle to find anyone better than them.
No, I totally agree with you.
I think we've gone with Palmer in the cam.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Saka on the right.
Yeah.
Right.
On the white.
White.
Saka on the white. Saka on the right wing. And we've gone with Eze on the left wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's not his best position.
I feel like we've shoehorned him in there to put him in.
Yeah. Because he has played that. He used to play there for Palace a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we've gone with João Pedro over Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Pedro's done more in the Prem. Warren's starting over him.
Yeah, more at Brighton.
Out of the whole team that we're going through, I think we both struggle with having a proper striker.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've both bought stuff. They've bought Gyökeres, so they're hoping for him to step up and fulfill that role and become the new Henry and stuff like that. And I think he has got it there. I think he can become really good. Like, I've watched a few games and I'm like, oh wow, he looks unreal. And then I'll watch in the next game and he looks very slow and a bit off it.
Yeah.
But that will come with time. But I think in terms of strikers, I think both teams do struggle.
Yeah. He's in there by default, really, isn't he?
Yeah, really, yeah.
But with that Gyökeres, he's been lucky though, because they've been scoring goals from other areas.
There's no pressure on him at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the difference for Arsenal this year. So like the last few years, they were struggling for goals, and it was then on Havertz's pressure to get in and do it.
Yeah.
And again, like to be honest with him, we could have gone with Havertz there as a striker.
Yeah,
he has done all right for them, to be fair.
And for Chelsea, like in terms of what he does, I don't know. I've always got mixed feelings about Havertz. I've
never liked him as a striker.
Yeah, I've just never really known him as a player. Like what he does, he just gets you goals though, and he does do a lot. I get lost with him. I don't know what he is.
Yeah, it's like a half and half, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's not like a full-on striker, and he's not full-on Cam. So it's just
but he is quality. So it's like it's a I don't know what I don't know what his quality at.
That goal against City where he takes it round Edison.
Yeah,
it's just that silky run, the touch. He knocks it past it. He just when he's got the ball, he is silky on the ball.
You just don't do it enough.
No.
Yeah,
that is the bit. But to be fair, now we've actually sat here and spoke. We probably should have put Havertz as a striker.
Yeah, he's done more than
he's done more
pair
than
of them
has done in general, isn't he?
If we put him in, can we put him in the Chelsea top?
No.
Get him to score an own goal.
Yeah. Agent Hazard.
That should have been one of the questions. How much money have Chelsea fleeced out of Arsenal?
He was a few quid, wasn't he? 60
have a
million.
list of
We've had some millions out of them, I tell you.
They're funding your youth academy program.
Yeah. The only one I am worried about, though, is Madueke coming off the bench.
Mate, he's actually starting to look good.
He looks better there.
He does. He's more fitted there, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. It's just obviously he's not going to start over Saka, is he? So that's the only issue.
Yeah. But he
does
can
look
come
very
off the
good.
left as well, can't he?
Yeah,
For them.
he can do, yeah.
But imagine that. Him going there and they bloody win the league.
Don't put that negative energy in the air, Cal. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I know as a Chelsea fan, I'm meant to say, no, we're going to win it. I can't see them not winning the league. I can't see Arsenal
They're
not winning.
just resilient, man.
Something has to dramatically go wrong.
Yeah, usually they have a wobble, don't they?
Yeah,
But
something has to. And to be fair, when they drew to Sunderland, that could have been the start of like them little wobble.
Yeah.
So they could then come out and batter Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? And they've just gone beat Bayern. And a lot of people thought with the Bayern game that they weren't going to play a proper team because obviously in terms of the group phase, they're going to probably get top 8 anyway, so it didn't really matter.
And then they're going to bash them up.
They went out and battered Bayern as well. I just think they're on a massive high.
Yeah.
If we can get something out of this game, it'll be huge.
No, agree. Do you know what? At this point, I'd snatch your hand off for a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably suits both of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll be happy with a point and all, Arsenal.
Yeah, of course they will. It's like we need the win to put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you see on the pitch the key battles going on?
That's the two centre mids, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Rice and Caicedo, big time. Because they're both going to be wanting to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get forward, tackle, try and create things.
Yeah. Break up the play.
Yeah. I think obviously going back to like the Chelsea team here, I think he's going to play a big part in trying to create. Enzo's got to create stuff for us to get forward.
Yeah.
Because obviously their back four is one of the best at the moment in the league. Do you know what I mean? It is the best.
He played fantastic against Barca.
Yeah. But he needs to have a game of his life again because he needs to be the one pulling the strings in that centre of the park. When we actually do get past Rice, and then obviously we get to actually turn on and we're facing towards the defenders, he needs to make sure that the passes are great. Otherwise, it's just going to get blocked and they're going to counter us.
Yeah.
They're going to counter us a lot.
But what they do as well, when we play them, their fullbacks basically play as wingers.
Yeah.
So Saka and whoever's on the other side are inside forwards. And the two fullbacks are where Saka and the other winger should be. So they're constantly up the pitch. So if you can hit them on the counter, there's a chance.
That's what makes me think that even though we'd love to see this team start, I think he goes more defensive. I think he does bring James back to right back. I think it's a very good chance he starts with Delap and Pedro just for the height, for the corners coming in, getting the ball out and just to try and have a bit more height there. Because you think that team there for Chelsea with a set piece, they're going to score every time.
Yeah.
You've got Chalobah and Fofana as your only tall players.
Do you know what I mean? And the rest of them are tiny. They are.
They're not the most physical of centre halves, really, are they?
Yeah.
No.
But then you sort of go with that, though. Like, you watch them against Bayern, Arsenal, and obviously Kane's slow, don't get me wrong, but he's quite physical.
Yeah.
But there's no point trying to be physical with Arsenal, though. You need to have the quicker players and the skill
technical
to get past them because you're not going to match them for physical. You're just not. And you're just going to end up losing that battle anyway. That's why I prefer to see this team. I'd rather, do you know what? Let's just go all out gun blazing and let's attack them and let's go for it.
Yeah.
The problem is, you think the Premier League table at the moment, we're 6 points behind them. Yeah, and obviously you lose it, you're then 9 points, and it's kind of hard to get back. But if we don't win it and it's a draw, it's still going to be 6 points, and it's like we need to pressure them. We need to try and get a win out of this. I think this game we need to go for a win. I'd take a draw, but I think for Chelsea we need to go and win.
Hit them with the shock factor. Go out and just pile it on them.
Counter, I reckon.
It will because they'll be like, oh wow, because I think they're going to think Chelsea are going to come back and sit back. And if you think every time we've played them recently, that's what we've done.
Yeah, you can see it in the last 5 results.
Yeah, any team that sits back against Arsenal, you are going to lose.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10, because they will
eventually score.
Get the goal. They will score. I can't see Arsenal not scoring. So yeah, sorry, that's what I think with the key battles and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you reckon it could be a
Cucurella.
for
Yes. Saka and Cucurella all day long.
Massive. That we pocketed Yamal in the week.
Yeah.
So it was embarrassing from Yamal, by the way. Couldn't get round it. All he was doing was moaning.
It's appalling.
That whole Arsenal team was poor. So
yeah, looking back on it, don't get me wrong, Chelsea played really well, but they were extremely bad.
Yeah.
And the sending off didn't help. But
you're not going to get that against Arsenal.
Yeah.
There's no going to be, they're going to turn up and it's going to be a bloody game.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't drop your intensity at all.
No, couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right, boys. Final thoughts. Shall I get your scores and predictions for the game?
You go first, Cal.
Right. I am going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Desmond again?
Yeah, just because I think you're going to take the lead and Arsenal are going to grit you down, get 2 goals, but then you'll bounce back late on. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I can see that. Mine was I've had 2-2 in my head the whole time as well.
Yeah.
Again, it all depends. If we score first, then I think we could either obviously go on and win it 2-1 or it'd be a 2-2. But if they score first, I think they could end up beating us 3-1. I think we're still, as being the younger team, and I still feel like when we concede, when we go 1-0 down, the team sort of panics a bit. There's still that little bit of panic there with them.
Naive.
And I know for a fact if Arsenal do score on early doors with a set piece, that will be in our heads.
Yeah.
We'll be nervous, and then it could end up either going one way or the other, where they just suddenly rip us apart and it ends up being a goal.
And their confidence as well, mate. They'll just go, let's have them now.
There's no fear in Arsenal, is there? There's no fear at the moment.
They smell blood, didn't they?
They're just flying. Do you know what I mean? And especially against us, there's no fear. We haven't beat them in 12 games. Do you know what I mean? So they're not going to be like worried.
Another thing is, Eze always plays well against you lot, even when he was playing for Palace.
Yeah.
Always. Look at the goal. He scored a goal against you at the beginning of the season for Palace.
Yeah.
Somehow didn't get. I don't know how that. But
so I'm gonna go with the same with you, Cal, because that's the one I've been with all this thing. I think 2-2. But again, it all depends on whoever scores first. I think with this game.
Ginge, who you having? What are you having?
Well, you boys have gone a bit safe, so I'm going to say 2-0 Chelsea. Up the Blues! Come on, Chelsea! I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be brave.
We'll remember this.
This is Chelsea's time.
I don't know if that's bold or brave. I think that's stupid.
Stupid. But at least I've gone for it. I think we're going to go for it. I think we've got to have it. I think this is a do or die for Maresca for this season. I think if we lose this game, I think this season's done for us. I think even City or Liverpool might even pass us. But I think if we beat Arsenal on Sunday, if we beat Arsenal, not Liverpool, sorry. I think City and who else is there?
Mate, have you seen Villa have appeared from nowhere? By the way,
they're fourth, don't they?
Where's that come from? Sorry to cut you off randomly.
They're fourth with 1 point behind them,
mate. Where? How?
I know. They were debating about sacking him because they were like 0-4.
Football's mad game, mate.
God, dude.
So I'm going to go with 2-0 Chelsea. We'll get an early goal. We'll sit back, and then I think we'll get a late on second goal, I reckon.
Yeah, but as soon as you said sit back, that's it. They've scored.
Yeah.
You can't sit back.
Listen, don't mess with my fantasy, all right? We're going to win 2-0. He's got an early goal.
I'm a Chelsea fan, mate. I want it to be 2-0. I'm just being realistic. I don't see a world where we keep another clean sheet against Arsenal, for one. And I just, again, like you say, we're going to go for it, which I hope we do. But I think the only way we go for it is starting with the team that we've selected.
Yeah.
If he starts João Pedro and Delap or stuff like that, he ain't going for it. He's trying to be very
safe,
slow and just sort of try and counter him or try and just
stifle the game.
Yeah, if he goes with the same team against Barcelona, then I'll be like, sweet, he's going for it.
Yeah. There's a possibility where I think he might go ultra defensive and he might stick 3 in midfield. Might go Caicedo, Andre Santos and Enzo and just play with 3 up top. I think there's a world where that happens.
It's just
Pedro Neto on the right to counter Saka.
I just think teams that try to defend don't do well against them. I know Sunderland ended up stealing a draw when they obviously done the low block and just done nothing. They got 2-2.
Yeah.
But I just think
it's rare, mate.
Teams that sit back against them don't do anything.
No.
You've got to attack them. But obviously safe. Like you can't just go all out guns blazing and have no one in defence. But there needs to be a balance. You need to be able to go, no, let's counter them and have players to do it. Do you know what I mean? But also, no, we can sit back at this moment in time and defend.
Yeah, it's just that eventually they will break you down. This is what good teams do, really, didn't they? Champions do that. Because when we played them, we were sitting back, trying to hit them on the counter, and eventually the goal comes.
Yeah. Well, it will, won't it?
I do think it's going to be a good game, though, boys. I think I'm very much looking forward to it.
Your famous last words, man. It's going to be an absolute all-time howler.
No, but we said this. We can't. We said we thought Barcelona would be a great game, but then we were like, it's going to be a bad one. That game was incredible. So
let's stick with it then.
Do you know why it was incredible, guys? Though.
Go on.
Do you want to know why that game was great? Do you want to know why?
Because it was this team.
Because we were live.
Yeah.
Bitch, watching it. we bring the games that are making better. We don't play. We don't mess about. We have the proper games. We watch it live, and that's why the games end up being better than what you think they could be.
No ball draws here.
No, this is definitely going to be a ball draw now.
Yeah.
Cut that.
Brilliant.
Right, boys. Well, I'm very much looking forward to this. I think we'll call it there. Yeah. And I think we'll see you on Sunday.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
So, we'll be streaming it on either YouTube and Twitch. We're going to try and set it up and have the dual streaming. So make sure you're there. We'll try and get live from about 3:30, 4. We'll do a little obviously game and all that. And hope you like the video. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
See you all later.
Guys.